Multiple dairy organizations set up booths and were handing out dairy products that they say are still safe to eat, despite 2 cases of avian influenza popping up in the state. As dairy farmers are seeing more strict health policies, they hope the paranoia won't hurt the industry overall. June is National Dairy Month, and Michigan is one of the top dairy-producing states in the country, with around 900 family-owned dairy farmers currently operating. Many of them are having to change their practices after 2 Michigan farmers contracted H5 avian influenza from dairy cows.
I hated to tell the school groups they couldn't come and visit this spring, but we're having to institute a lot of biosecurity protocols, watch who's coming on and off our farm. We have to make sure they're not moving the virus around.
Republican Senator Ed McBroom owns a 100-year-old dairy farm in the Upper Peninsula. He says, apart from the state-issued guidelines like designating a biosecurity manager or mandatory cleaning and disinfection, the food you buy at the grocery store is safe to eat.
We're trying to get this message out there that says, hey, the pasteurization of the milk, the cooking of the meat, you don't have anything to worry about.
And to hammer that point home, multiple Michigan dairy groups were handing out milk, ice cream, cheese, and chocolate to the public. While farmers are hoping to calm any concerns with food safety, they're also hoping these new restrictions won't affect their business.
You just don't shut it down. You got to take care of your animals year-round. You just don't not show up one day because you're afraid of something. We're trying to come up with workable solutions, but still measured actions there where we're not allowing that virus to spread easily.
What started in poultry has made its way to dairy and beef, and it's all hands on deck to find a solution.
And it's just important right now that we all take those proactive steps to protect all 3 industries right now in the state. Well, for the first time, the CDC says bird flu has caused respiratory symptoms in 1 of 3 infected dairy workers in the U.S. With concerns growing about avian flu spreading, there's renewed focus on a vaccine. Stephanie Stahl is here for you with an update on what's being called promising research.
Scientists at the University of Pennsylvania working on a new bird flu vaccine.
It mounts a very good, or elicits a very good immune response.
Penn immunologist Scott Hensley led the study on mice and ferrets. He says with the bird flu now spreading from cows to dairy workers, it's showing signs of mutating.
This virus is circulating very widely in birds and now in cows, and that scares me because cows are an animal that humans have a lot of contact with. What we fear is that the virus will start changing to replicate better in cows, and that some of those mutations that might occur during that process might facilitate better replication in humans.
Could this turn into another COVID?
Oh, I hope not. But we never really know when a virus is going to make that jump from other animals into humans.
Currently, the CDC says the threat to humans is low, but there is high interest in the vaccine that, in addition to people, might also be used in poultry or dairy cows. This new vaccine is following the same pipeline that led to the quick development of the COVID vaccine.
mRNA vaccines are such an agile platform. As soon as we see a new virus, whether it's a coronavirus or in this case a flu virus, we can very quickly design new mRNA vaccines to be specifically matched to what's circulating.
Currently, the virus is contained to workers exposed to infected cows. There's been no human-to-human transmission, but there is now the first case of a dairy worker with respiratory symptoms, which might make it easier to spread. Stephanie Stahl, CBS News, Philadelphia.